Hi gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV and MrMikeGarner.com, and there's 2 points I want to make before I get into pacing and mirroring, which are two life-changing techniques, both for me as a hypnotist and for you having more power and influence in your life and business. And the first point is that I always make these presentations driving. People say you're always in your car when you're talking to me and the reason for that is because driving puts you into a hypnotic state, an eyes open hypnotic state. Hypnosis doesn't have to be an eyes closed state. You can create a trance state, a superconscious state, and in this superconscious state I don't need scripts. I never use scripts. I don't have bullet points. I just allow the knowledge to flow through me and from me. Driving puts me into that flow state, which is really important. And then the second point is that you don't have to watch me. You can put this on while you're driving. You can Bluetooth it to your device when you're doing a job around the house or exercising or whatever it is that you're doing. In my opinion, don't stop what you're doing. You can listen to this at any time and get the nuggets of wisdom. You don't have to stop for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 17 minutes, however long I'm talking for. Just have it on in the background and you can listen to it several times. There'll be lots of hints and tips, nuggets of wisdom that will apply to you now, and if you play it in a month's time, there'll be things that will be relevant to you in a month's time, and there'll be things that are relevant to your friends as well. So share because you care. So mirroring and pacing is all about following the patterns and blending with what's around you, whether it's nature, blend with nature, whether it's a corporate industrial working environment, whether it's a leisure environment. It's blending with it, it's mirroring it. In other words, looking at it and becoming at one with it. If you're a different vibration, then you won't harmonize with what's around you or who's around you. And the most important thing that you can do is get a melding of minds, a blending of minds, a synergy in your energy, a synergy of energy. So you want to be like those that you like, and then people who like you will want to be like you. So in my opinion, get the vibe and then you'll attract your tribe. So mirroring can be many ways. You can adopt the same posture as the person that you're interacting with. If they've got their arms folded, fold your arms. If they're stood up, stand up. If they're sat down, sit down with them. If they're having a drink, join them for a drink. You can even mirror their facial expressions, their breathing patterns, use the same words. This is how you make conscious and subconscious and superconscious connections with them. This is mirroring. So it would be like if you wanted to be part of a group, say you were a supporter of a certain football club, you would all wear the same coloured t-shirt. If you wore a different coloured t-shirt, it would set you apart. So be like those that you want to be like, and you'll find that those who like you will also want to be like you, but it all starts with you. So mirror them first. Mirror them first. This is called pacing. It's keeping up with them. So if you're going faster than them, slow down. If you're going slower than them, speed up. Copy them. Mirror them. Pace them. And then what you do is you start to lead them if that's what you want to do. If you want to take over and lead and point them in a direction of your choice and not theirs, then you start with mirroring and pacing, and then you start to lead. So if they've got their arms folded, you fold your arms and they'll feel comfortable with you, and you'll match their vibration, and then unfold your arms and watch what they do. If they then unfold their arms, you are leading them, they're following you. If you go to stand up because you both were sat down, because you're mirroring them, and then you stand up, see if they stand up. If you order a drink, do they order a drink? To the degree that you can get them to follow you, to the degree that you can lead them gently, it starts with baby steps, and then you'll start to walk, and then you'll start to run. You'll find that once you've established a leadership role in a relationship, in any pack, in any group, then once that's established, you'll be able to go in leading without having to do the pacing first. A new member of the group, you'll have to start again. You mirror, you pace, and then you lead. And if somebody doesn't follow you, then maybe you're going to have to spend more time building up that congruency, that match where you meet them at their energy, and then at the right time, and it's all about rapport and timing and not breaking rapport, you'll find that you'll be able to take over. There'll be little signs that you're winning them over, as we say. So this is really powerful. It's part of my therapeutic process, and it's part of my everyday conversational behavioural process, and it's just something that becomes second nature now. It's not something that I have to consciously think about, put into action. It's just, it works, and it's kind. It's not manipulative or controlling in a Machiavellian way. It's kind. It's making people quickly comfortable with you. They'll feel pleased and eased with you. You're not confrontational. You'll meet them where they are. Many years ago, when I was teaching martial arts, and we did what was called confrontation and de-escalation training, which is something I taught corporately and in a sports context for martial arts. I used to say that if you are trying to break up an argument, it's no good going in there and saying, oh, come on guys, now, no arguing, just let's stop this now. When they're shouting and screaming, you've got to go in there at that level of energy. You've got to go in there assertively and powerfully. And in the same sentence, you start off at their pitch, velocity and volume, their energy of excitement, and then you bring it down with your pitch, vibration and volume. So you go in, you go, listen guys, I don't want any of this shouting because it's doing nobody any good, and the best thing I think we could all do is sit down and let's talk about it, or just walk away and let's deal with this another day. So they're loud, high energy, aggressive, talking fast, and you go in there positively, not aggressively, but assertively, powerfully. At that, you match, you mirror, you pace that, and then you lead by slowing down, calming down, quietening down, and you'll move them from where they are to where you are, which is where you want them to be. This is super powerful, and it works, and it always has. It's an NLP technique, neuro-linguistic programming technique, and it's a leadership technique, and it's also a therapeutic technique. It's a life skill that really is valuable. And don't just watch this, research this, and then decide to master this. And just in the same way that I'm sharing lots of stuff for free here on Mr. GTV, if you need a chat, I'm here for that. Be powerful, understand this concept of vibration and energy, of pacing and leading, of mirroring, blending, matching, and then moving that to where you want it to be, so that you're not just a controller of your own life, that you're able to control your environment, your relationships, your health, by the way that you communicate and the way that you vibrate and radiate. Take care.